Hello, Memphis-Shelby County Schools. My name is Dr. Chris Ferrand. I'm a clinical psychologist located at Your Family Care Centers. You can find me at 130 Flicker Street near the Board of Education or online for telehealth visits. I'm also available to teams and schools for presentations on mental health related topics. This video is part of a series titled Skills on the Fly that is intended to provide staff with resources that can be accessed remotely and are short enough to view during a break. This first skill is a foundational skill called Notice and Name. Once you get this down, you will actually develop two micro skills that complement one another. First, the ability to notice it early when you are having a feeling, and second, the ability to name the specific feeling in real time. While humans are born with the capacity for emotion, the ability to precisely identify and describe emotions is something we learn how to do. These abilities are largely shaped by our early experiences in life and whether those who raised us had these abilities. Most people can label the feeling of anger, being mad, or some other version of that. We may recognize we are feeling some type of way or feeling stressed. But when it comes to naming and describing how and why we are feeling a certain way, many people find it surprisingly difficult to do. Some of you may be wondering why this matters or how this could be helpful. If you're able to notice you're having a feeling, especially if you notice it early before it becomes more intense, this can allow you to actively cope and self-regulate. The hope is that this would increase the likelihood of responding effectively, rather than escalating difficult situations. The aim is to respond rather than react. When you react, there is no pause. When you respond, there is a pause, maybe even a breath or a moment to think before acting. The goal is to create a space between feeling and action. As this skill grows stronger, the act of naming emotions specifically and with precision can help organize your thinking and orient you to different choices available to you, each with different advantages as well as consequences. This can be really helpful with problem solving and conflict resolution. This skill does come with some challenges, as many of us have been conditioned to avoid our emotions. If you think about it, it takes courage or boldness to turn towards and face unpleasant emotions. Most of us distract and try not to think about it. With this skill, instead of turning away, you turn towards and observe how you are feeling, and you call it by name. If you don't already know many words for emotions, consider searching for a feelings wheel like this one. You will find that there are many options that will come up in your search. Pick the one that makes the most sense to you and practice repeatedly as you face difficult moments throughout your day and week. As with any skill, with practice and repetition, this skill will strengthen. Now for the practice. For this exercise, we will use the word anxious as an example. Most people will lead with, I'm anxious. Linguistically, this would suggest I am my anxiety. Long ago, I told my grandma, I'm hungry. It's nice to meet you, hungry, she replied. Coming back to anxiety, I am not anxiety. Anxiety is something I experience, not something I am. So let's add, I am feeling anxious. Now I'm having a feeling, and that feeling is anxiety. Much like the sky is having weather, I am having a feeling, and that feeling is moving. Also like weather in the sky. The word emotion has the word motion in it. Emotions are in motion. They are dynamic and not static. They rise, fall, and change. They come and go, sometimes to come back again, only to again eventually leave. In videos to come, you will learn about the things that tend to keep them around longer and intensify those storms. You will also learn many different tools that you can use to help regulate difficult emotions. Keep in mind that this is a foundational skill. Please don't be discouraged if you don't notice a reduction in distress immediately. This skill is an anchor for others to come. So when you practice this week, try to keep an open mind and stay curious. Take notice when you feel something and call it by name real time. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If I can ever be of service to you, please don't hesitate to reach out to your family care centers to schedule a consult with me. I'm available for in-person visits or telehealth visits, so long as you have a good internet connection and a private space to talk. As an alternative to your family care centers, Methodist EAP is another great resource for staff and anyone in your household. As this video comes to a close, I will provide additional information on how to schedule with me. Thank you so much for your time.